What's up, everybody? I got my own sound coming through the speakers again. Let's take a break and talk about third position. You got a moment in your day to do this? It'll be cool. I'll share a couple quick things. I have a tiny little window today, so it's going to be a very brief live stream, but let's talk about it. I've got a G harmonica in my hand. That puts me currently for this track, I'm in A minor. Um, and really, what I'm thinking of is more fluid and fast ideas in third position. I want to do a pop-up class on Saturday. If you're on my list, you'll see the announcement this afternoon or midday at the earliest, I would say. But this will involve learning third position blues licks kind of strategically by register. So we could talk about that in this clip here just for a minute. Give you an idea, something to chew on, and how you might go about methodically sort of working third position ideas, again, by register. And what I mean when I say that is I'm talking about holes 1 through 4, holes 4 through 8, and let's say holes really like 7 through 10, but we could say 8 through 10 kind of primarily where I feed off of stuff. Now, that doesn't mean you can't cross over and move into different registers and work something that goes across everything, right? Like it moves fluidly from hole 9, let's say, all the way down to hole 1. And good morning to everybody joining. I don't have a ton of time. I got to be off here in 10 minutes. Let's see. Why is this happening to me today? Okay. I may just jump on my channel real quick so I can say hello to you guys. So a G harp, if you got a G harp, grab that, and let's do this quickly. Welcome if you're already joining. Let's take this right in the middle of the harp, because this is somewhere where people are focused on, when you first start third position, an area to live for a minute is holes 4 through 8. Taking these holes, and just ear train that if you can. G harmonica, there's only one bend for the blues scale. Okay, so you got that in your brain. Let me move this over a little bit. Let me make sure that I've got my correct. Yeah, everything's correct. So you take this scale, and all of the coolest ideas and the licks that you want to grab from for any particular position are honestly coming directly from these notes. Yes, you can bring in some outside scale notes, but it's not necessary. So I'm going to just grab an idea and let's talk about it. Let's just stick with that. And think about the phrasing, because I just played it a couple different ways. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm intentionally playing this fast. I normally don't, it's not my go-to mode to play this fast, but I want you to hear it with some speed and sort of the fluidity that I'm putting into the technique that's behind it. So let's slow it down one time for you. How's that feeling? Faster? You can throw in the bend to start or not. I'm playing it without the bend. That's my tip on hole 6. Versus bringing the bend in is always a great idea. You're never going to go wrong to bring the bend into that 6 draw to start in any position. It'll usually sound good. How about it for the dig 3, Damn the Rent? Got the shirt on. If you haven't heard the CD, Damn the Rent from the Dig 3, go check it out on my Bandcamp. Just type into Google Cellist Bandcamp and look for the new Dig 3 album. Fairly new. I guess it's not totally that new right at this point. All right. Did you get it? It's G harmonica. That puts us in A minor right now. In this class on Saturday, I plan on breaking down a whole bunch of riffs in the moment with everybody and talking about a little strategy for improvising in third position, both by register, as I mentioned earlier, and also crossing into either 2 registers or potentially 3, like I played for you. These are really long phrases, and honestly, it's not necessary to always think like that. I think 2 registers, like crossing from holes 1 up towards at least, up into somewhere in the middle of the harp around hole 6 or so, or maybe even higher up to 8 draw. Those are good patterns to think about. Or coming from hole 9 down to 4 draw. That kind of zone would work really well. Now, this little this little riff in the middle, here's the tip. So there's this riff, right? You learn an idea and you want to immediately think to yourself, should and could I move this to a different register? What would it feel like? What would it involve? Would it work? Would it sound good in that other register? Often the lower and middle register are the registers we want to compare for this type of thing. So take it note by note. This harp has a little thing going on in it, a little sound happening on the 3. Let me see if I got another. Here's a G that I can use. This one sounds better to bring in the bend first. There it is. So this one works nicely. And if I'm going fast and you're like, this guy's nuts, I can't get that. Let's slow it down. I slowed down the first one. Let's slow down this one really quick. G harp. You really need control over your bending to work third position on the low end. It's going to take some work if you're not there yet. Work on those bends on the bottom, especially the 3 full step bend and the 2 full step bend and the 3 step and a half. Now, I could sell a CD. Pete, I don't have CDs for sale on Bandcamp. If you're really a CD person and you're in the US, you can write me a message at info@harmonica123.com and I could send you a nice signed copy of the Dig 3. I do have some hard copies, not a lot, but I have some left. So just let me know. I'd probably need to charge at least $20 to ship it to you. Maybe I'd include shipping in that. Just shoot me a message at info@harmonica123.com for hard copies. So what's up, everybody? Can I switch to another harp? You can't find your G. I'll tell you what, my friend. I'll grab an A for 2 seconds just to play these riffs for you on the A. On the bottom, this is now B minor. And again, there was this little track that I had on, and I only have a few minutes left. If you like this stuff, check out my newsletter. I'm going to be sending out a last-minute thing about a class, third position blues riffs, building fluidity and speed, and kind of working it by ideas in the moment that we could practice in class and record that class so you can come back to it. So we're back to the G harp, just for demo. There's the riff, how it would lay out. So what you want to do, once you get a new idea going, take the idea, see how slow you could actually play it against the track. Is there a way to slow this down at half the speed? Sure. Not as easy, but don't even worry about the timing. Just take a track and play that riff and then work in the moment at fitting the phrasing to the track, either at this slower tempo or faster tempo. Do you get a damn the wrench? No, there's no shirts right now. We sold out of all our shirts. Sadly, I can't include that. So, who's on the bottom here? That's what I got today. I got to jump. So work this, If you want to go deeper and you want to have a blast, I'm thinking I'm going to do something I normally never do for Saturday. And I think I might offer up don't hold me to this. I haven't decided yet. I might offer up like a really deep discounted class. Like maybe I do a half price class. I don't ever do that. I want to encourage people to attend a class that have never attended one of my Zoom classes. They're a blast to attend live, or of course, you can buy it and catch the recording. That's what I got. I'll put some information in the detail in the video description soon when I have it all ready to go. In a few hours, you can come back to this video and check it out. Really appreciate you checking it out. Live with me today. What's up, Jawan? What are you doing, man? How have you been? Good to see you. You playing that third position? Maybe you join me on Saturday for this pop-up class. It's going to be, I'm thinking like a 45-minute class. Maybe we just keep it short, and that will allow me to offer some sort of cool incentive, like a really affordable class that's half price or something like that. Thanks for being here live. Thanks for subscribing to this channel and considering joining the membership. I truly appreciate all my members, and I will see you guys very soon.